planes, trains, and automobiles. Today is travel day to New York. I am flying from Orlando up to New York for about a week for some business. And we're going to talk today about what it's like to fly and travel in those tight little confined tuna cans when we are experiencing hot flashes, when we are feeling uncomfortable, when we are going through menopause. I have been going back and forth to New York for quite a while since I moved here, semi-regularly for business. And wow, when I first did it, I was not prepared for some of the really, really uncomfortable situations that I was in. So let's talk about 3 of the issues and 3 of the solutions, whether you're traveling to New York or anywhere. Number 1 is it is either a sauna, you're going to literally melt like I'm doing now, or you're going to freeze because they just, want to store meat in there for 6 months. I mean, when you get on a plane, it's one or the other. Like, it's stifling, you can't breathe, or it's just freezing cold. And honestly, the airport itself sometimes feels a little bit like that. Like, it's so unpredictable. You don't know, is the air conditioning working, or is it just working on overdrive now because it's so cold in here? So 3 of the things that I find really, really helpful: always dress in layers. You have to dress like in a tank top, and then maybe a t-shirt over that and a light sweater, and even a scarf. And I know people are, a scarf in Florida? Yes, a light scarf, because you get that really, really cold air that's coming in from those vents above, and it hits you in the neck, and oh, so chilly. Just a very light one, because then you can always tuck it into your bag. But dressing in the layers will help, because then you can peel it off if you're a little too hot, and you can throw on that extra little sweater when it's too cold, because both of those things will happen. Another thing is having one of those portable fans. They have really small ones now. I remember we used to take our kids to Disney, and they had those big spray bottle fans that were bulky. No, they have the little ones now. You just tuck it in your bag and take it out when you need it. And I'm going to be honest, you're probably going to need it. There will be times when you're going to need it. And don't worry about what anybody else thinks or if anyone else is looking, because they're going to be jealous, number 1. And number 2, they probably have one also. So, but definitely bring one of those little portable fans, or those little cooling towels that you put around your neck. I had one forever ago, and I don't actually remember what happened to it. I don't know if I used it or I didn't like it. I literally can't remember. Menopause brain fog, but I know that I had one. But if you've ever used one and you think that they work, let me know what's a good one, how to prepare it, because I think you had to wet it first. I can't quite remember. Trust me, you're not going to have any problem wetting it with your sweat, because, I mean, for sure I won't. So that's just something to think about. And then the other thing is, a lot of shirts and clothing nowadays, they're made with like that wicking fabric, right? So it doesn't hold moisture a lot. It doesn't cause you to sweat, those kind of things. I like cotton. I prefer wearing cotton, but your sweat gets stuck in cotton. So maybe try some of that breathable fabric. And definitely stay as comfortable as possible on that plane. Do not freeze. Do not sweat like buckets like me. And then always, because literally no matter where I go, I have to have paper towel to absorb my sweat. Either in my bra, in my pocket, anywhere. So bring that too. The second thing that is a huge challenge is sleep. So no matter what time you go, well, for me, no matter what time I go, if I fly out in the morning or I fly out in the evening, the plane always tires me out. Just the packing and the getting everything ready, and then just being at the airport. And honestly, sitting on the plane, it just feels like I'm going to sleep. So it definitely will disrupt your sleep schedule a little bit, even if it is at night, because you have to get on, you have to try to sleep or try to rest, even with all the noises behind you and the kids kicking your seat, and and maybe all the machines over here making noises. But no matter what, you need to get some rest on the plane, even if it's not a proper sleep, just a chill kind of rest. So 3 of the things that might help you is bring your own eye mask, for sure. And they sell cooling ones, like that gel, the cooling eye masks. That might be a really good idea. Blocks the light, helps with the puffiness, makes you feel comfortable, and honestly, it kind of signals to everyone else, I'm resting. Don't bother me. Don't tap on my shoulder. Don't ask me if I want to drink. Like, I'm good. So make sure that you're just trying to get some good rest. when you're on the plane as much as you can. Bring one of those little blankets. One of those little pillows for around your neck. I mean, bring a blanket too and keep you warm. But those little neck pillows, they're pretty small and they really do help. I've gone many, many times with that one. I bunch up a sweatshirt or use the hoodie from my sweatshirt that I'm wearing. So it doesn't quite work the same. So bring a little pillow. That helps a lot. And then another sleep tip that I read about was, those little roller balls that they have for like perfume? They have them for essential oils, and you can get one of those like with lavender or something that helps you sleep and roll it on your wrist. So when you're curled up and you're sleeping, you can kind of smell the lavender, have your eye mask, and just kind of relax that way. So I haven't actually tried that one yet, but I read about it, so I think I'm going to. So if you have any other tips or techniques to help you properly rest on the plane, let me know, because it's a big deal. It's really a big deal. And the last one I think really should be like movement. When you get up, oh my gosh, you're like so cramped and so tight and, feeling so smushed, like you're, literally smushed into this little tuna can. Get up and just stretch. I know you can't really do it on the plane because everyone is waiting to just push off. But once you're off, just take a couple of minutes after you run to the ladies' room or do what you have to do. Stretch your body, feel good, sort of reset yourself, and then get yourself going on your way. And then hopefully you can get a proper night's rest wherever it is that you're going. And then lastly, the bloatings and what you can eat on the plane, what you should eat on the plane, what you should eat before you get on the plane. You don't want to feel bloated. You don't want to feel like you have to be running to the bathroom every minute when you're on there. So some suggestions that I have is avoid any of the snacks that they give you. Bring your own. Definitely bring some almonds, something high in fiber, something that your body is used to. You don't necessarily want to get on there and be offered, I think it's like cookies and chips, and I honestly don't even know anymore, but they do have Biscoff. I'm pretty sure they have those little Biscoff cookies. I haven't had them in a while, but those are hard to resist. But resist! Bring your own little snacks, and you're allowed to bring any of your food. You are allowed to bring your water bottle and hydrate like crazy. However, your water bottle cannot have water in it when you go through security. So I always bring an empty water bottle, and then once I'm past security, you can go up to the water fountain, and they sometimes have the filtered water station, so get yourself some filtered water there. So definitely make sure that you're staying hydrated before you go. Drink a lot. Don't necessarily drink a lot when you're at the airport because then you will be in the bathroom the whole time. But hydrate a lot before so that by the time you get there, your body has already processed it and you can go and use the ladies' room. And then definitely keep your water on you on the plane. Never have I gone on a plane without water. I mean, maybe, and then I learned my lesson, but in very recent memory, I cannot recall a time when I didn't go on the plane without water, even if I completely forgot my water bottle, which has happened, and I had to run and pay $5 for one, which is a complete ripoff. But also, they will give you some on the plane for free. You just have to wait sort of for their trays to come around, for their carts to come around. Either way, stay hydrated. Try to maybe avoid having any alcohol on the plane, any of the coffee, any of the caffeine. Stick with the water, stick with maybe an herbal tea, and make sure that you're hydrating your body for health and not just, oh my gosh, okay, I need to wind down, so I'm going to have that alcohol. Maybe, again, just try to go and get some rest because the alcohol can really just throw you off. I know for sure alcohol affects me so differently now after menopause, so I really avoid it like crazy, and I will certainly not have it when I'm getting on a plane. Makes me feel lethargic and off, and definitely sets off my vertigo. Don't do that. So have your snacks, hydrate like crazy, and then I know I mentioned it already, you have to move your body. When you're at the airport, even if it's a late night flight, don't just sit down. Definitely move your body, stretch it a little bit. It really will help kind of keep things moving, right? And you ladies know exactly what I mean. But when you travel anywhere, certainly for me, when I'm traveling on a flight, when I get off the flight, my body's just a little bit different, right? My digestive system is a little different. It takes a day or two to bounce back and recover. So try to set yourself up for success if you're traveling and get your body hydrated, fueled, rested, stretched, and ready to rock and roll. So please drop a comment and let me know, are you traveling anywhere this summer? Are you going anywhere fun? And if you are, what are your best travel tips? Besides the ones that I gave, I know people have so many great ones. So please share, especially if you are in your 50s, if you've experienced menopause and you've had any of these bloating, sweating, icky issues. Let's all share. Thanks everyone for joining me today on Fab 50s, and I will see everyone tomorrow from New York. Bye bye.